Rebirth Island contains 3 secret golden vaults, and these are locked behind an Easter egg. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to complete this Easter egg to get the best loot on Rebirth Island. And this is completely separate from the keycard Easter egg. So let's get to it. Now, in order to open any of these vaults, you're going to need to get an access code. And to do that, we need to visit the prison block section of the map. Now, here there is going to be dozens of open prison cell blocks. The first step involves searching every single one of these cell blocks to find a remote on top of the toilet with a red light on it, as you can see here. There are going to be a total of 6 of these in random cells every time you play, and you're going to need to find each one, look at it, and hold your interact button to turn the light off. Now, there are a lot of cell blocks to search, so I try and make sure that I keep a tally of where I'm searching by focusing on the bottom floor outer cells first and just do a complete sweep of those. Now, it's really important that when you get to the southwest section of the prison block, as you can see here, if we go to the right and then through here, you actually have another set of cells completely separate from the rest that might also contain one of these remotes. So it's super important that you check these on your sweep across the bottom floor on this side of the cell block. Now, every time you find a remote and activate it, it's going to activate static on a TV upstairs in the prison block. Now, there are 6 remotes that you need to find, and there are 6 TVs. And you can track the progress of how many remotes you've activated by looking at how many TVs are on with static and how many are turned off. Make sure you're staying organized with where you're checking, because it's very easy to forget somewhere or to keep checking places you've already searched. But once you have found all 6 remotes and you've activated them, make your way to the upstairs center portion here where you can see these TVs, and there will be a desk in front with a telephone which will be ringing, and there'll be a prompt for you to answer. Now, I advise you turn subtitles on for this, because the telephone is going to begin reading out a sequence of numbers, 8 numbers in fact, and you're going to need to either write this down or remember this, because this is the access code to unlock the golden vaults on Rebirth Island in that game. If you didn't catch the code the first time, don't worry, the phone rings very quickly after it's finished reading out the first time, and you can come back to it at any point in the map if you need to get the code again. Now, as I mentioned, there are 3 golden vaults on the map, and this code unlocks all 3 doors. To be quick to try one of these 3 golden vaults, as another team can easily listen to this telephone themselves and go to one of the vaults before you. So now let's show you all 3 golden vault locations. The first one is going to be here under the cliff by living quarters towards Stronghold, and you'll see it's right here. Now, this one is very out in the open. A lot of teams like to play in Stronghold, so they might be watching, so you want to be quick. But typing in the code, the golden vault opens, we gain access, and running inside, you can see it's a very large area where you have crates on the left and right side of the room. And if you're playing in a normal game mode like Resurgence or just typical Rebirth Battle Royale, you'll find some amazing rewards here, such as specialist tokens, Foresight, miniguns, and tons of cash. And it's the same here playing in Rebirth Plunder. You and your team can be one of the most stacked teams in the lobby. But like I said earlier, the code works for all 3 vaults. So let's go to the second one. And this one can be found underground in the Nova 6 factory. Very hard to miss. And again, just pop in the same code and this vault will open as well for you to get all of the goodies. And if you're quick enough, once all the members of your team know the code, you can split up and each go to the 3 vaults, maximizing all of your rewards. And the third and final vault can be found between bioweapon labs and dock. There's just a big middle portion which is labeled as the decontamination zone, and here you'll find the 3rd vault. Again, you can use the same code and it will unlock, and you'll have more goodies inside. I can't stress enough how important it is to just get to one of these vaults as soon as the telephone starts ringing for the first time, because odds on another team are going to listen and try and make their way to another vault. But I hope you found this useful, and just as an FYI, the code changes every time you play, and the locations of the remotes change every time you play. So be fast to scan through and find all 6 TV remotes and get that code. If you enjoyed the video and you found it useful, feel free to leave a like rating, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and click here to learn how to do the Rebirth Island keycard Easter egg if you don't know already. Thank you for watching.